responded to a Russian bot, I'm sorry you have me confused with some other politician that gives a fuck what you think. Ted Cruz, you said, you finally stand up to somebody. Where was that spine when Trump went after your wife? By the way, your balls aren't in a jar in Cancun if you're looking for them.
Hey guys, welcome back to Mika Reacting Reviews. We're reacting to things on the internet. It's really hot where I am right now. I turned the fan down for your guys' sake. But anyway, today we're going to be reacting to Bill Maher and I guess is a congressman. And the title of the video is called Stop Saying LATINX. Anyway, we're going to get right into it. But before you do, if you like these type of videos, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get the notifications when I do upload. All of that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support this channel even further, you can donate. My PayPal link is in the description box below and also in the comment section. Of course it helps, but you don't have to. You can just like, comment, and subscribe. Another great way to support this channel is either join my brand new membership program, different levels, different tiers, different perks, or you can visit my brand new merch shop. The link's down below, and so the links to all the alternative platforms, my socials, and all the ways to support me is always going to be down below. Other than that, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Here we go.
I must say, some of your tweets.
Oh, Lord. I really can't even blame staff. Those are my tweets, yeah.
Right. I mean, look, people have called me a potty mouth my whole life.
I've been known to swear once in a
But
while.
I'm a comic, you know. You're a congressman. I mean, you responded...
Hey, some comics are presidents of countries right now.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm doing quite well.
Right. But like you responded to a Russian bot, I'm sorry you have me confused with some other politician that gives a fuck what you think.
I would like to point out, I actually edited that tweet to take out at least one swear word, so
Well,
give me some credit here.
Alright, stopping it there. To be fair, like, depends on what the person is saying. Your congressman and your politician should care what their average citizen is talking about. But if it's just one of those sort of like bend the knee woke ideology, I think more people start saying like, I don't give a fuck what you have to say. Especially when someone's trying to like cancel you and shit. Like the only way you can really get canceled, I mean, you can lose your job, but you can also get canceled by actually caring about the mob that's coming after you. So there you go. Anyway, let's continue.
Swear word, so
well.
give me some credit here.
Says Ted Cruz, you said, you finally stand up to somebody. Where was that spine when Trump went after your wife? By the way, your balls aren't in a jar in Cancun if you're looking for them. I mean...
Sound like this guy is trying to give Trump a run for his money. There's a line. There is a line, alright? You gotta... That was a much. What do you guys think? Was that too much? Depends on what was said. With Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz, people think he's like a rhino, right? I don't know that much about Ted Cruz, but he seems like he's one of the only people that is trying to talk sense back into politics. But he could just be a rhino. He could just be trying to play off Trumpers, but who knows? Anyway, let's continue.
Never mind. I was going to ask you why you do it, but obviously it's very popular. But it is very different from what we used to see, decorum from a politician. And when Trump, when Trump talked like this, liberals, he was the bad guy. But it's just the way people are now. I mean, trust me, I'm not against it.
I think it's popular because it's how the average person talks. Like, I think we don't expect our politicians to speak this way. We expect them to have a certain decorum, but I do think it's changing. I think like Trump have ushered that in. But I do think people applaud it and kind of laugh at it because it's like, hey, that's how I talk. That's how my uncle talks. That's how my friends talk. So it feels more relatable. I still think there's a line because you still want to be respected by the global stage. But yeah, I think that's why it's popular. I mean, unless you are a whiny, sensitive, triggered person. But anyway, let's continue.
Well, I would say this, like, I don't go looking for fights, but I'm not afraid of a fight.
Right.
Well, and every time someone is, if you see them ever interacting on Twitter or anything else in life, it's because someone decided to come at me, and I'm not that type of person that just backs down.
I mean, you're the guy, I've quoted you on this show a number of times because you've been talking about this term LATINX. Which sounds, I don't know what it sounds like. It's something that white liberals made up, right?
It's something that's used largely by white liberals and small amount of Latinos, but largely is to satisfy white liberals, not necessarily doing it now. There are some people that...
And you said stop doing this because we have polling on it, and like an extraordinary number, sometimes up to 99% of Latinos either don't know it, or when they hear it, don't like it.
Are offended by it, yeah.
Right.
Stopping it there. This harkens back to when Bill Maher was talking about, with this other guest was talking about the mainstream media and how a lot of the articles are really pandering to sort of elitist, upper class, like progressives, and I would say progressive over liberal, and it's not really for the average person, not really for your everyday citizen, especially not really for the community they say they're speaking for, because a lot of Latinas, just like black people, are quite proud of their heritage, and they're probably quite proud of their language. And so this is kind of like, you hear progressives talk about appropriation all the time and colonization all the time, but then they want to appropriate and colonize someone else's language. Latin language, Hispanic or Spanish language, is very gendered. If you wanted to disgender language, I feel like you would literally have to completely deconstruct their entire language. And it's like, who the fuck are you to say that that's something that needs to be done? Anyway, let's continue.
Well, it's just, think about it this way. Like, I had a little marketing firm when I was a little, way younger. If I was working for a firm and I said, I'm going to use this term that only 3% of the population identify with and 40% of the population hate, that firm would probably get rid of me, because, like, what are you doing? How are you actually reaching out to people? Why are you even reaching out to people in this way? For some reason, the laws of gravity and rationality have skipped when it comes to Latinos. I'm being told, a language that I had to, forget in order for me to learn English. Spanish was actually my first language. And I was told to forget Spanish so I could learn English. It's something that they did back in the day. I was made to feel embarrassed because I spoke Spanish. I mean, kids used to make fun of me because I used to have a Spanish accent. And now I'm being told that my language is wrong and my thinking about my language is wrong. I don't need to hear that. I love my culture. My language is part of my culture, and I'm not going to have someone change that.
Just like men are being told that everything about them is wrong, like masculinity and femininity and gender and sex and sexuality and race and everything that we feel like we know and that sort of is a part of our culture, a part of our society, is now being told that it needs to be like flipped upside down for a very small percentage of people's feelings and ideology. It makes no sense. And it's not just Hispanic language, by the way, that is gendered. A lot of languages are gendered, especially Asian languages, Thai, Vietnamese, Chinese, Korean, Hindu. Like, a lot of languages are gendered. Not to say they don't have any neutral language or neutral words when it comes to identifying someone in their language. They do, but it's still a very gendered language. And so it's just kind of like you're asking someone to like completely change the way they talk. It's basically like, it's worse than telling the average American or average English speaking person how they have to learn all these different pronouns. This is literally saying to someone you have to change your language structure. Anyway, let's continue.
I respect
so
anybody.
That's what Latinx offends you, and
that's how it offends me. Now, if someone says to me, that's what I prefer to be identified as, I will do that, because I'm not an asshole, right? You tell me how you want to be identified, I will do that. But just don't throw this blanket on a culture that is, now longer than 600 years on this continent, that we somehow are wrong because we have chosen to basically stick to something that we've known for 600 years.
Ruben. Look, don't you understand when white people know what's better for you than you? What don't you get about it?
All right, guys, that was Bill Maher and this congressman talking about don't say LATINX, but really just talking about the idiocracy of the progressive left that just think that just because something is different, that means it's good. It is not always the case. Anyway, guys, tell me what you think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get a notification when I do upload. All of that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, you can donate. My PayPal link is in the description box below and also in the comment section. Of course, it helps, but you don't have to. You can just like, comment, subscribe. And another great way to support this channel is either join my brand new membership program, different levels, different tiers, different perks, or you can visit my brand new merch shop. Links down below. Also, I have a second travel vlog channel. I travel as a lifestyle. I live abroad. If you'd like to know where I am in the world, you can go to the description box below and also in the comment section. Hit the link, go subscribe to my travel vlog channel, and or follow me on my travel Instagram. My storage is usually what's most up to date, and you guys have an amazing day.